This is tutorial number 85, and it covers how to make the bolt patterns for your tire and rim within SOLIDWORKS. Now to do this, open up the dish that you've made, and what we're going to do is we're going to make the bolt pattern for your tire and rim assembly. So to start off, just click this face here, click Sketch, and click Circle. Now let's look at it from the front, and just move it around so you can see it dead on. Now let's go straight up from the origin. Let's make the circle, and let's dimension the circle to, let's make it 15 millimeters. And let's dimension it from the center let's make it 50. Now you can either put it directly on this face if you wanted to extend it, or on the angle, on like the slope there. It's totally up to you. Size of the bolt, it's totally up to you. The distance from the center, it's up to you. If you really wanted to match it up to a real car, you just have to look online for like the bolt patterns, the distances, and you could play around with that. For this, I'm just showing you just a basic way to do it. So once you have all those lined up, just click Feature and Extrude Cut, and let's make a midplane, and we'll do 50 millimeters. Click OK. Just go through both sides. It's good. So we have our first bolt. Now let's view all the temporary axes, and now we're gonna do a circular pattern to make the bolt pattern. So click Circular Pattern. It's already got the cut that we just made selected, and all we have to do is select the axis. So we viewed like the temporary axes, we turned that on, so now we can see the axis in the middle of the circle of the dish. So let's click it, and now if you zoom out, you can see the other instances that are going to go around. So right now let's make a 5 bolt pattern. So to do this, let's put it in there, and you can go all the way around, and you'll see for making your 5 bolts. Now to do this quick and easy so you can get it dead on all the time, just put 360 degrees divided by 5. Gives you the perfect degree all the time. So whatever, however many instances you want to put in there, if you want to make it all the way around, always put 360 degrees divided by however many. So in our case it's 5, click OK, perfectly spaced, click OK, and now we have our bolt pattern. Now let's change this to a 4 bolt pattern. So right click, click Edit Feature, make it 4 instances, and for this let's do 360 divided by 4, 90 degrees each, and now we have the 4 bolt pattern for the dish or rim. Now we can also say, instead of a circle, say you want a hex bolt pattern, just a different look or whatever, we can always edit this sketch. And actually, let's say we want the holes bigger, so double click on the size of the sketch, and let's make it 20. Bigger hole, click OK. Now we have a bigger hole all the way around. Alright, and you can change the shape by editing that sketch all the time. You can always change the shape, distance from the middle, whatever you want. And let's put it back to 5 bolt pattern. So let's do the 360 divided by 5. Let's make it 5 instances, click OK, and now we have our 5 bolt pattern with 20 millimeter bolt holes. So now we made the holes for our rim. And that concludes our tutorial on how to make the bolt holes for your tire and rim.